JC here, Sunseeker Caravans. Now, as you're all aware, we've built our reputation on building genuine off-road caravans. And today, I'm going to introduce you to the Desert Storm, which has long been our flagship. Now, except this is the new Mk5. This has had some massive upgrades, and it's had quite a few extras put on it to even further its off-road credentials. The model we're looking at today is the 21'6" large Ensuite, which I know you'll be impressed with. Now, outside, as you can see, it's quite striking in appearance. You've got your Aluka bond on the checker plate, and then more importantly, as we're all aware from Sunseeker, it's what's behind here. Now, this has actually got an aluminium frame which is interlocking. It's using self-piercing system, so it allows for that flex and movement without any fear of timber framework rotting away. At the front, you've got your full Australian-made, Australian steel chassis, 6x2, which tapers into a 4x2, which runs the whole way through the end of the van, plus your 4x2 A-frame, giving you an 8x2 laminated chassis. You've got your front stone deflector here with overside mud flaps, protecting the van not only from stones, but also trying to prevent them ricocheting back at your tow vehicle. We've got our custom-made box here, which is ideal for putting bikes on top, swags, firewood, whatever you choose. You've got jerry can holder either side and a slide either side as well. This one here enables you to put the Weber BBQ in. It fits perfect. The other side will house your generator if you get a couple of overcast days and do need to top it up a bit. Now, as we walk around, you've got your front tunnel boot as well as that storage there. The thing I love about this is not only is it quite a large tunnel boot, but it's completely aluminium checker plate lined, so you don't have to worry about doing any damage putting things in there. You've got your steady work lights front and back, which are fully rotational, enable you to shoot down the side of the van, at the back when you're hooking on, and you've got one at the rear of the van as well. Now, underneath, this is where it all happens. Not only is it on a superior chassis, it's on a set of 33s. So you've got a very big footprint on the road, deflating those tyres obviously to give you a bigger footprint when you're on sand and or corrugations. Now, for quite a few years now, we've been using the full ventilated disc braking system, which is really ideal for off-road usage and a lot less maintenance involved as well. Now, this one here has been optioned up a little bit above and beyond the standard Mk5, and this has been upgraded to ATX coil spring suspension. The benefit of ATX suspension is it does allow you to retrofit airbags down the track, but standard it comes with your Cruisemaster XT coil with disc brakes as well, and you can upgrade both of them to airbags. Externally, you've got your fold down table, you've got your Fusion external speakers there, marine grade. Now, it does have external TV points, but they're all hidden in here, in behind a nice little entertainment hatch that just keeps all the dust out of your points as well, so you can bring your TV outside. Now, one of the big upgrades from the standard Desert Storm to the new Mk5 is it does come standard with a dual rear camera now. The benefit of the dual camera, it allows you to see your traditional 30-degree behind you, so if you're changing lanes and that, you can see what's there. Plus, it's got a second camera which shows the spare at the back. So if you're backing up at home, doing a tight 3-point turn, you can stop to the millimetre before you take off again to stop you hitting anything. Now, underneath, when we talk off-road credentials, it's not just about suspension and chassis. The big limiter on how far you can stay off grid for is actually water. Now, these have got specially designed roto-molded poly tanks with all brass inserts and fittings. This comes standard with 3 water tanks, so you've got over 255 litres of fresh water carrying capacity, plus in excess of 90 litre grey water as well. Here's your rear steady light. So on the back here, these come standard with a Dometic 224 litre compressor fridge. Now, because they're not a 3-way, they don't have to have vents at the back. So they've actually used marine hatches. So you can access it for servicing and that. Not only that, it's great for keeping the dust out as well. And you can open it if you're in those really hot tropical conditions to allow better airflow through the back, increasing the performance of it. As we move along here, all your inlets, your hot water system. But what I really want to do, guys, you've got your generator here. As you can see outside, you've got your disc brakes, you've got your big wheels, you've got plenty of water carrying capacity, you've got rear vision camera now. Inside, I think you're really going to be impressed by this 21'6" design. I know it's been very popular amongst the ladies. Come with me. So as you walk inside, guys, it's amazing and open, and the massive big windows are a big feature of that. Now, something a little bit different in this one in particular, you'll notice either side of the bed, it's been split into two separate windows. Now, the benefit of this is if you're lying down or you're trying to sleep and it's hot at night, you can have your bottom privacy shutter closed for privacy, but still allow the breeze to come through up top. It's a great initiative. Now on the side here, you'll see you've got a nice big side club lounge. So you can, it's really an entertainer's van. You can see quite a few people around here for a game of cards or a meal if you hit that bad weather. But a big thing as well, this actually drops down to make another bed. So if you've got a grandchild or someone that wants to come away, you can facilitate that. Now, either side of the bed, hidden in the back here, really smartly placed little cubby holes. Now they've got 12 volt sockets in there for phone charging, they've got 240 volt. You do have your reading lights as well. But the reason I say it's a great use of space is because it doesn't affect you hanging in your wardrobe at all. It's usually area at the front that's unusable. You've got your 12 volt Sirocco fan up top to displace the air. Now it does have your flip up feet extensions as well. The great thing about these is they're recessed. So when you're walking past, you're not catching your leg on them at all. Now, as you can see, the decor in this is actually quite striking. I love the concrete style bench top they've gone for it, and it's got a nice texture to it as well. You've got plenty of drawers, and that angled kitchen wraps around, just gives you convenient places, even for someone to put your toaster and your kettle. Now, the Desert Storms come standard with a full oven. Now, it's actually fan forced, so it's a big improvement. Now, as we move along, above here, you'll see this is really the brains of your van. So this has got your LED water gauges for both your fresh and your grey water. It's got your control panel for your hot water, your water pump and so forth. So your fuses are accessible, which is great. You're not digging down underneath seats to get to them. It's got your ePro battery monitor, so you're able to monitor your state of charge of your battery, performance, and use that for fault finding as well. You've got your Fusion sound system, and one of the big improvements, and what we've really focused on here with the new Mk5 system, is improving your battery power. So this now comes standard with a 200 amp Enerdrive BTEC lithium battery and the facility to add a second one if you choose to. It comes standard with a 2000 watt Enerdrive inverter, and we've upgraded the aircon to your Truma Eventer, which is a soft start. So essentially, even stock standard driving this van out of the dealership, you can run the entire van, including your air conditioning, off your stock standard battery system that's included in the Mk5. You've got your 224 litre compressor fridge. You've got loads of drawers, and I love, they're all metal sided. You've got no chipboard, no MDF. These vans are built to last, and their CNC interior matched with the choice of decor, it really is striking. Now, this is the big pleaser. As you walk in here, check out this ensuite. You've got loads of room. You can swing a cat in here. You've got plenty of area. You can hop out. It really is an ensuite that you'd be happy to have in your house, let alone a caravan. Now over here, you've got a 3.5 kilo top load washing machine. You've got a massive big corner shower, which gives you loads of space. And you've got all this storage, plus you've also got a medicine cabinet as well. We've seen the brains of the battery management system up top. I'm going to show you where it's all housed, because they've actually put it together really well. So as we said at the start, the Desert Storm has been the flagship for a long time. It's had gradual improvements over the years, introducing disc brakes about 18 months to 2 years ago, the bigger wheels some time ago, the upgraded chassis. Now with the rotor-molded poly tanks, that was a massive improvement 2 years ago. Introducing the Enerdrive system about 2 years ago as well. Now they've really taken that next step with a full 200 amp lithium BTEC battery, plenty of room to put a second and double that to 400 amps if you choose through. You've got your 2000 watt Enerdrive inverter, all on your Enerdrive built RV80 system. So essentially this management system, guys, will run your van. Just because you're roughing it free camping in the middle of the outback, it doesn't mean you don't deserve those few creature comforts from home. You can have your aircon running and you're completely self-sufficient. Come on down to the dealership, guys. I know you're going to be impressed. This van is absolutely beautiful.